Hi, so it's Nikie here, and it's a few days after the CIPD L&D show, and so I thought I would just update you on my reflections. I posted about 3 or 4 videos live from the event, most of them directly after seeing one of the free talks. So those videos are still around in the ether somewhere, but they're very much just on the spot. This is what I've taken away from it. I think with most people, once you come away and had time to think and also do a bit more research around stuff, that's when you really start to get the value out of something like the show itself. So the things that have stuck with me between then and now are, one is Generation C, which stuck with me for the wrong reasons, actually, because after the talk that I saw, which was titled Generation C, and realising that they weren't talking about what I thought they were talking about, I definitely had to come away and do some research. Now, I may have misheard. I wasn't sat very close to the speakers, but the people doing the talk were referring to Generation C as if it was just another name for Generation Z. And it's not. So at the time, I came away very confused and have done more research since. And I'm looking to incorporate that in a webinar that I am doing tomorrow, actually. So I'll probably do another post after that, just giving a bit more information about my thoughts on Generation C. So that stuck with me. And also there was a talk about mindset as well, and how the outside world influences our inner world and how we can decide what to do about that. And again, just putting all of this back into L&D talk, especially for the people that I deal with, which is for people that are wanting to kickstart their career in training development, so they're not necessarily trainers yet, is thinking about those first few times that you stand up in front of people and you've got your training session there, if it's a traditional training session, and you're stood there and you're waiting almost for that response from the audience, and you may get it or you may not get it, or somebody may be observing you and they're giving you feedback that you weren't expecting, and all those outer elements that are taking place. How do you then parcel them up inside yourself and let them affect yourself or not? I consider myself somebody who's very resilient, and I had an interesting conversation with somebody recently about whether that could be taught or not. Another future post, I think, for that one. But for now, did I get what I wanted from the CIPD L&D show? Yes, because what I wanted was to make sure that my knowledge was as up to date as it could be, to network with people who I don't normally see face to face. So Helen Hammond and Sue Gill, it was lovely to see you in the flesh. Also to go and see some more colleagues that were on their own stalls. So Lou Banks from Rising Vibe, and also Andy Granston and Tim Keener from Two Bold Blokes. Lovely to see you guys too. And also just to make sure that as an L&D professional, we are on top of our game, and that whether you're in corporate world or freelance, that should always be a top priority, because ultimately we are the people that are encouraging others to learn and grow and develop. So if we're not doing it ourselves, then why the hell should anybody listen to us? So did I get what I want from it? Yes. Is there more thought to do about it? Yes. So that's what I'm going to go do now. Time for a coffee, time for a bit more reflection, and possibly a few more posts in the upcoming days. Have a great day.